has had a lot to deal with, especially with a couple of guys now that we talked about, both the Messier and Simplakov out with injuries. It's been a tough battle for them.
There's Sean Paris. He is 44 seconds away from being a championship coach.
You know, a lot of guys only get one opportunity to win it all, Pat, and I always get excited as Richard Adler looks on with a big smile on his face. It's not over till it's over, but, you know, just for these people to see the electricity in here has got me speechless. I mean, I love to see stuff like this. I really do.
6 skaters on for Fort Wayne. Their goaltenders on the bench. Puck loose in front. A shot. Oh, Lambert missed the net. It might have been blocked. Rebound. Just eluding Shin. Here's a drive, and it's shot up off the glass by Dupuis, and it winds up back at center. 20 seconds to go. Cummins rolled it ahead. Here's an empty net opportunity for the Knights. They shot it wide. Now another chance goes wide as Tanguay had an opportunity, but it won't make any difference. They count it down in Atlanta. The 1994 IHL Turner Cup champion Atlanta Knights are mobbing one another here on home ice.
As I said earlier, and watch what's going to happen, I think that Mr. Paris, oh, someone's going to get the Gatorade treatment. I don't know who it is. I think he's looking for John Paris. I'm not sure. Isn't the coach the one that's supposed to get the water? McDougal is looking for it. If we can follow the camera, watch the Gatorade. There it goes. But as I said, some guys only get the opportunity once in their lifetime to win a championship. And this is a wonderful spot for a lot of young people in an organization that's only 2 years old. The Tampa Bay Lightning, only 2 years in the National Hockey League. This is their #1 affiliate. And some of these guys may never get another opportunity to win a championship, Pat. And it's got to be really, really exciting for all these guys.
Hockey is the fastest, I think, the greatest sport in the world, and this is something that this sport has that nobody else has. This is the greatest tradition in sports, I think. A bitter, hard-fought series, and when it's over, whether you win or you lose, you line up and congratulate the other guy.
Isn't that true? You're trying to, you know, you'll do anything to him. You'll run your stick through him when you're playing. But after it's all over, you admire how hard each other, the other guy worked across from you. And Fort Wayne certainly has got to be congratulated on putting up a wonderful effort. They got behind 2-0. They came from the bottom of the pack. They were the 8th team this year to make the playoffs, the final team to make it to the Turner Cup playoffs. And here they are in the final, and they put up a brilliant effort.
The players continue to exchange handshakes and greetings after the final horn sounds. And I don't think that the city of Atlanta has ever won a title in any sport. I think there might have been a soccer team somewhere along the line that might have done something, but football, baseball, basketball, they've been trying to sell a minor league sport in a major league town here for the last couple of years. Tonight they set the all-time playoff attendance record, and Atlanta Knights have brought this city its first championship of any note.
Well, that's for sure. And, you know, it can be portrayed in whatever you want, whether it's a minor league or not. But, I mean, there's a lot of people here that are going to follow a lot of these kids into the big time. And just the opportunity to watch some of these guys is going to be really wonderful for them. And as you said, it's a championship. I don't care what kind of championship. It is a championship, and it's something that Atlanta, the city of Atlanta, should be very proud of. And obviously, as we see almost 13,000 people here cheering, they're awful proud of the guys, too.
All right, we'll have more from the Omni in Atlanta. The Knights have won it all. They win the series 4-2. They win Game 6 by Berry with Bernie Federko back in the Omni in Atlanta, where the Knights have captured the 1994 Turner Cup Championship. And we're about to have a moment that Atlanta hockey fans and certainly these hardworking young players, a moment they won't forget for a long time.
No, it's nice to get close, but it's always nice to win. And certainly Tom Berry is very excited. And I think that's probably the greatest job of being a commissioner is the last game when you get to make the presentation.
I'll tell you what, Bernie, I've just seen one. This is the first IHL game I've seen in 14 years. I worked in this league in the Grand Rapids Owls with their team in the late 70s. And this is the first game I've seen in 14 years. At that time, the IHL was a couple of rungs down the ladder. They used to say the NHL is the Big Apple, the American League is the Crab Apple, and IHL hockey was applesauce. But that's not the case anymore. I was impressed with the skill of these players, the determination that they showed, and I think that there's a couple of guys who played in this game tonight who might eventually wind up as NHLers.
Oh, there's no question about that. There's so many guys, and there it is, the presentation coming up. Now, I don't know if that is the MVP player. Is that Greenlay, or is that's Greenlay? He did get the most valuable player of this year's playoffs. And why does that always happen? Something always falls out the top.
They forget to tape that top down.
But he certainly deserves it. And there's another guy, J.C. Bergeron, that was the #1 guy all year, that certainly came in and won a big game when Mike Greenlay got to go for a little rest in Game 4, but well-deserved MVP of the 1994
And now they're about to pronounce or present the big hardware, the Turner Cup. There's the commissioner, and the captain, Stan Drulia, will anxiously get that into his palms and share it with his teammates and their fans.
Well, in my opinion, there's the guy that made this all happen, too. I've watched him from the start of this series. The guy has been unbelievable. He's been back-checking, forechecking. He's scored beautiful goals. He's set up plays. He has done it all. And if anybody was ever worthy to be a captain of a club, that gentleman has been, there's been no equal to him in providing that task.
Okay. All right.
So the Atlanta Knights,
This is the real deal.
huddled around.
Richard, Charles, David.
You can see all the smiles. There's a familiar face. He looks awful like his brother Wayne, Brent Gretzky there.
And here now is the Turner Cup. Maybe that was Drew. Was that the MVP for Drulia? They've given out awards to everybody here.
The one must be for the top goaltending. That's what went to Bergeron and Greenlay. Maybe that's what it was.
I think they agreed with you that this team might not be here without Drulia. I think he was the MVP.
He was my pick the whole time. I thought he played better than no one, or he played better than no one else did out there. And
let's listen to Tom Berry, the commissioner.
5 years I've been commissioner. 4 times the second-year club has won it, and here it is tonight again. Congratulations to the Turner Cup champions, Atlanta Knights.
And let's have the parade.
another one of the great traditions of ice hockey, holding that cup up and skating around so that everybody can get a good look at it. And everybody, before they get around that ice once, is going to get to touch it. Every player on that Atlanta team is going to touch that cup.
Well, we've enjoyed bringing you this final game. My thanks to Bernie Federko for walking me through this, and it's been a pleasure to be on hand here in Atlanta to watch this this contest and the great enthusiasm shown by the home team and their fans. Hockey alive and doing very well here in Atlanta.
It certainly is, and it's wonderful to see. Hockey is the greatest sport. You and I have been involved with it for a long time, and we love it dearly.
Doesn't make any difference, Bernie, what level you're at, what league you're in. These guys played for pride. They certainly showed a lot of character and heart. And again, it's a young developmental team for the Tampa Bay Lightning, so a great future looks to be in store. For Bernie Federko, Pat Foley, hope that you enjoyed the broadcast. Once again, the final score: Atlanta beats Fort Wayne 3-1. The Knights are the Turner Cup champions for '94.